Next thing we're going to look at is plugins. And this will pretty much do it. I mean, these are the four main chunks of WordPress: posts, pages, themes, and plugins. I mean, those are the four foundational items of WordPress. Plugins you really need to think of as an app for your smartphone. So they're just chunks of code that add enhanced functionality to your website. So you really do need to think of plugins in terms of being an app for your iPhone. They're the same exact thing. So just like on your iPhone or your smartphone, you go to the App Store or the Android store and you browse through apps and you find one that you like and you install it and give it a try. So you go and you say, I need a to-do app to track all the items that I have to get done throughout the day. So you go into the App Store and you search for a to-do list app and you browse through different ones and you pick one and you install it on your phone and then you use it. And if you like it, you continue to use it. And if you don't, you delete it and move on, find something else. Plugins are the exact same way. So I want to add a contact form. So I'm going to go back to the pages and I want to create a new page so that people can contact me. Please fill out the form for a free quote. And we're going to publish it. And we will, so it's published and it's there on the site. We're going to go back to the plugins. And instead of custom developing a form, hiring a designer or a developer to make a form, you simply are going to go to the plugins and you're going to search for forms and see what comes up. There's Form Builder, 2 out of 5. I'd say stay away from that one. Oh, look at Ninja Forms almost has 5 out of 5. Let's use it. Install Ninja Forms. Like I said, this is exactly like the App Store. There's ratings. It shows you how many active installs there are. And you just use your brain. You say, hey, that one has 2 out of 5. It's probably pretty crummy. So you're going to install a plugin, click Activate. Now with the plugins, they are going to appear in different areas. Sometimes they appear under settings, like you roll over settings and you would see Ninja Forms. Okay, some plugins are going to operate like that. Some plugins are going to actually drop their name here, so it would say Ninja Forms, and you would know, okay, that's where I do that from. Some plugins, like Ninja Forms, it just puts forms, so it's kind of confusing, and you just have to roll with it. Plugins, the authors of plugins develop things differently, they think differently, so there's really not a standard way. Sometimes they appear in settings, sometimes the actual name Ninja Forms shows here, and sometimes it just puts in forms. A really good quick example of this is we'll add a new one. WooCommerce does this. So we'll put WooCommerce, we'll install it. This is an e-commerce plugin, which is very useful if you want to sell things online. We're going to install it real quick. And this is why I don't host with free GoDaddy accounts, because they do tend to drag. But hey, it's free. What do you expect? You click Activate Plugin, and you'll notice over here on the left side, oh look, they actually label it WooCommerce, so it's intuitive. Again, just like I did with the themes, switching them out, being kind of cavalier with switching them out to show you that hey, it's all good. You're not gonna ruin things. You can have some confidence here. We're going to go back to plugins, and I'm going to say, oh, you know what? I made a mistake installing that WooCommerce, so I'm going to deactivate it, and then I'm going to delete it. Delete these files and data. And look, WooCommerce disappeared here. So anyway, you get the idea. So we're going to go to Forms, which is the Ninja form, and we've got this contact form that automatically defaulted to be a contact form. So yeah, I want to collect their name, I want to collect their email. You can click on advanced settings and browse through any of those things that you think are necessary. You can click on the restriction settings. So yeah, I want to get their name, their email, message, and then this anti-spam thing and a send button. I'm going to save it. And if I go back to all forms, it's going to give me something you're going to become very familiar with called shortcodes. Shortcodes are your friend. You're going to copy and paste that shortcode You're going to go back over to your pages where your contact page was. You're going to edit it. And below that, you're just going to paste the shortcode and save it. And then we're going to view this page. Hey, look at that. There's your page, contact. There's the text you wrote. And the shortcode you pasted knows to generate the form you created for that particular plugin. So I know this is a crash course, but as you can see right in front of you, it's straightforward, it's easy, it's very user-friendly, it's very flexible. Again, think of plugins as apps on your smartphone that add functionality to your website just like they do to your phone. It's just that they're on your website instead of your phone, but that's how they work. And there are thousands of them. And just like there's free ones through the WordPress site, you can go to a site called, not Cody, Code Canyon, and they're a sister company of the Theme Forest, and you can get plugins here as well. So there are free plugins, there are paid for plugins. You get the idea. Browse them, find ones you like that are useful, try them out. If you like them, keep them around. If not, deactivate them and delete them.